What's going on, y'all? This is Dereco Cherry coming at you from DerecoCherry.com. And in this video, I'm going to share with you how to generate your very first lead online if you're brand new. So make sure you pay close attention. Now, like I said, how to generate your first lead online. Now, if you've been online and you've never generated a lead, this video is for you as well, too. Okay, so let's get in and talk about what a lead is. And I'm gonna give you an example here. A lead is someone who's actually raised their hand wanting more information about your product or service. That's what a lead is. Someone that says, hey, I'm interested over here. If you've ever filled out a form online where you've put in your name, email address, and possibly a phone number, you've actually become a lead to that company. And if you say after you put your name and email address in there and phone number, you got an email a little bit later in your inbox from that company or from some company. So you've actually become a lead. Okay, so now that we define exactly what a lead is, how do you go about generating your very first one? Well, if it was me, this is what I would do. I would actually use social media. I would actually go somewhere like Facebook, or we ain't even gonna talk about the other ones. I would go to Facebook, actually before that, you wanna figure out who your target audience is gonna be, all right? So I kind of got a little bit ahead of myself. So for example, if you're in a weight loss network marketing company, or maybe you have an affiliate of a health and wellness product, you want to go into groups of people looking to get healthy, people looking, excuse me, people looking to get healthy, people looking to lose weight, fitness groups. Those are the type of groups that you want to go into and actually network. Now, when we're talking about generating leads, I'm not talking about going into these groups pitching the business or pitching your product, telling people to buy your product. When you talk about generating leads, you want to go into these groups with the mindset that, hey, I want to go in and make a friend. You know, my man Ray Higgins said this: seek conversation over conversions. And what that means is go out to look to make a friend. Go out to look to start up a conversation, and you never know where that conversation may lead. Because I can tell you, if you go talking to people and you seem too anxious, like you want to, they call it having sales breath, people are going to pick up on that stuff. So be genuinely interested in people. And this is how you can do it. Social media make it so easy for you to do that. And you can do it by just simply going to their profile, looking and see something interest that they have. Maybe it's something that you guys have in common that you can use as a conversation opener. That's how I would do it. Brand new, use social media, Facebook or something. Go find a group that's congruent to, you know, who will be the best fit for your product. Go into that group, network, start talking to people. And then you eventually generate that first lead. Now, I don't know how long that'll take. It's different for every person. It also depends on how many people you talk to. Now, a lot of people will tell you you need to talk to at least 5 to 10 people a day to actually, you know, make progress in your business. You know, whatever that number may be for you, hey, I don't know. But you definitely could use social media to do that. Now, that is a short-term strategy. I know we're talking about generating leads here, and I'm going to get into a little bit other side of this and talk about the long-term strategy. The long-term strategy, I suggest you learn how to do blogging and videos. Because here's the problem with social media. Social media doesn't have a long shelf life. And like I mentioned, it's a short-term strategy because when was the last time you actually did a Facebook or typed in a search question in Google or something and a Facebook post came back? It's probably never, because social media is not searchable content like that. Facebook, Twitter, especially Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. You know, I guess you can find things through hashtags when you're inside, you know, when you're actually on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, but it's not really, it's not searchable content. Meaning that you can't really build any leverage in your business, just building your business on social media. Now, can you build huge businesses on social media? Of course you can. People are doing that stuff every day. Now, if that's the type of stuff that you want to learn, you know, I'm not your guy because I'm not real big on social media. I do use it to, you know, a little bit. Like I have a Twitter account that's, you know, pretty popping over there. But for the most part, I really utilize blogging and doing videos. Now, I will tell you the bad thing about the long-term strategies like blogging and videos is that it does take a while for it to kick in. it took me several months before I actually made, my first sale through blogging. Actually, I did make my first sale through blogging. It took me a couple of months before I actually generated my first lead. I actually ran this is kind of funny. I actually ran a paid Facebook ad. I was watching a training and I made my first $100 sale off of a paid ad through Facebook training. Now, since then, I've actually, made sales through my blog and make consistent sales through my blog and generate leads and things like that through videos. But it actually took some time. But like I said, blogging and videos. Now, the cool thing about doing videos and blogging, they're kind of one and the same because they have a long shelf life. And what you can do, now here's what I would do. If you decide to use social media, and say like you decided to use something like, Facebook Live or something like that, what I would do is actually do the Facebook Live and then download that video and actually put it up on YouTube. Okay. Then it's searchable content. So then you're getting some more usage out of, you're on another platform, getting some additional usage out of that content. And then I would take that YouTube video and actually embed it on a blog post, write up a blog post. So, that's like a triple threat right there. But blogging and videos are my number one ways of actually generating leads online. I've been doing this for, a couple of years now. And like I said, to me, there's no better way of actually generating leads online. And, like I said, you can't learn paid ads, you can't do all this stuff, but nothing is doesn't have the leverage of blogging and videos. Now, I'll tell you a few things about, like doing videos and stuff. I've seen people do videos talking about how you should, present yourself and, all this other stuff. And let me tell you here, like me personally, I have no problem having out my piece of paper. I'm not sitting on here trying to present myself like, I just can memorize all this stuff because, the main thing is I want to give you guys the content. I want to make sure I deliver all this information to you. So if I got to write it down on a piece of paper and actually reference to it, then that's just what you're going to get right there. That's what you're going to get here on my channel with me. It's no different if you're up giving a speech. You're going to have a piece of paper down to kind of help you guide the speech. Same thing here. Now, can some people go out? You may be one of those type of people who can go out here and memorize a bunch of stuff and get on camera and just spit it out. And, if that's you, more power to you, but that's not me. And I encourage you, if you do videos, just be yourself. That's what people want to see. They don't want to see some, fancy stuff up here. They want to see real people giving them real answers to their questions and showing them real results. That's what that's all about right there. But like I said, that's what I would do if I was brand new to generate my first lead online. I would go out, network in the social media groups. And if you want to actually take that a step further, you can actually have some free training that you can actually give them, like a free Facebook training, a free Twitter training, or something along that line. That makes generating that first lead a lot easier. If you need access, if you want to get access to something like that, there's actually a marketing system that I actually use. I'll put a link right below this video, and it'll have some training in there where you can actually give that type of stuff away, pending that you actually become a member and decide to become part of the community there. So that's pretty much it. Hope you got some value out this video. If you're brand new, I hope I gave you a little bit of direction there on how to actually generate your first lead. Now, I'm not saying that's the only way. That's just what I would do if I was just coming online and never generated a lead. If I knew this back when I first got started, this is what I would have done. Would have used social media in some capacity to go out here and network with people to get that very first lead there. So leave me a comment below if you got some value out of it. Let me know if you got another strategy that you've used. How did you generate your first lead online? I like to hear it in the comments below. Let me know. Consider subscribing here on my YouTube channel. I'll release training pretty much on a consistent basis. Just hit the little subscribe button so you get notified, or connect with me on my blog at DerecoCherry.com if you didn't know, and throw your name and email address over there. And for doing that, you'll get access to a free audio, and I'll show you 13 ways to actually generate leads online for your business. And then you'll also get notified of actually when I release new training as well. So about to wrap this thing up. It's late. Our brother's tired. I'm about to go to bed. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care.